I have a breaking news about China, but I can say it's an explosive news about China. China's defense minister Li Shengfu and vice chairman of the Central Military Committee Zhang Youxia were under investigation. This is very surprise because we all know in recent months the top generals of CCP's rocket army all sunk from commander, deputy commander, general, or the lieutenant general. They all sunk. Like this name is Li Yucao, or Zhang Zhenzong, Liu Guangbin, and even the former vice commander Wu Guohua commit suicide, and the former defense minister and also the first one of the rocket army, first commander Wei Fenghe, rumored was under investigation. Now, Chinese media gradually admitted and confirmed with the rumors. There are some media in Hong Kong now, because Hong Kong was sunk, so the media in Hong Kong now is controlled by the CCP. So according to Xi Jinping's words, the party lead all everything. So Hong Kong's many media is under the party's control. So Hong Kong's media admitted at the end of July, the rocket army, all the top generals are under investigation. But this media report use the standard way to say anti-corruption, but actually it's impossible because all the generals are corruptive. If anti-corruption, all generals were going down, not only rocket army, not only the top leaders, top commander or generals, all other generals, all other armies will have the same thing. It's not about anti-corruption. It's about, according to the government words or official words, Chinese official words, it's leak the secret to foreign countries. Or according to the people's words, these generals leave a way out for themselves. They do not want to involve the war. China attack Taiwan or China-US war. They want to leave a way out for themselves. So they give the secret to the United States or the West. So this is the true reason, according to rumors and also the many logic analysis. I did a lot for this analysis in Mandarin, my YouTube channel. Now, from the rocket army, from the general and the lieutenant general, now up to defense minister Li Shengfu and even vice chairman of the Central Military Committee Zhang Youxia. These two persons are very close allies of Xi Jinping, but they betrayed Xi Jinping, obviously. Li Shengfu, we know, he two things. First, he got sanctioned by the American government. So Xi Jinping and Li Shengfu and the CCP side refuse to talk with American counterpartner like Austin, American defense minister, even though called many times, but the CCP side refused to talk, to communicate. They said American should live up their sanction, but American government didn't do that. Another thing about Li Shengfu is his last appearance was he met Kissinger, the former State Secretary of the United States, who opened the door to raid China. So this just happened in July. But this happened early of July, but after a few days, the CCP, the military, have a big meeting in Beijing. All the top leaders, generals attended, but besides two people, Li Shengfu, the defense minister, and Zhang Youxia, the vice chairman of the Central military committee, they didn't show up. So that's a signal. They may have some trouble. Then now I know more about this situation because Xi Jinping pretended to have an investigation for the so-called General Armament Department, or now called Armament Development Department, and Li Sanfu was the director before he appointed as defense minister. And before him was Zhang Youxia. 6 years ago was Zhang Youxia, and from 2017 it was Li Sanfu who was the director of the armament department, and this department was in charge of shopping military equipment from Russia or other countries, so they can get money from this equipment. So anytime if there is a political problem, for example, if some general anti-Xi Jinping or some general leak the secret to other countries, to the United States, then Xi Jinping and CCP keep their face. They do not say it's about political reason or it's about secret leak. They just say anti-corruption, because every general, every officials are corruptive. Use anti-corruption can punish them, and that's enough to punish them. So from Rocket Army to defense minister to vice chairman of military commission, very explosive. Now no newspaper, no source mentioned about Li Sanfu or Zhang Youxia has trouble, but it seemed Xi Jinping may punish Li Sanfu, but he may let Zhang Youxia go, because Zhang Youxia helped him a lot in his process to grab the power in past 10 years. So that's why Xi Jinping and the Central Committee said, investigate the past 6 years of the armament department. That means since Li Sanfu turned to be director or minister of the department. But before 6 years ago, let it go, because 6 years ago it was Zhang Youxia. That means Xi Jinping will let Zhang Youxia to go, but will investigate Li Sanfu. So this is a big story. So if Li Sanfu get into jail and purged, it's very dramatic. We just heard about Qin Gang, the foreign minister, now maybe put into prison, and his foreign minister was removed and he was purged. Now there is a defense minister. So this story will be very dramatic. On one hand, is he's appointed by Xi Jinping, and all other generals of Rocket Army also appointed by Xi Jinping, but they have no loyalty to Xi Jinping. But another dramatic is, if Li Sanfu will be no more defense minister, maybe US China, they can talk military side, because another person may be the defense minister of China. So there is no problem to talk each other, communicate each other, maybe. So it's hard to say good or bad. But for Xi Jinping, it's very awkward moment, because from the Rocket Army to the so-called strategic support army to foreign ministry, all have big problem. That means he dreamed after last year, the 20th CCP Congress, Party's Congress, he was the only one hold the power, and his fraction called Xi fraction everywhere control military, and all other fractions get out, especially the communist youth league part, headed by Li Keqiang, Wang Yang, and membered by Hu Jintao, and their former leader Hu Jintao was their godfather. But on the 20th Congress, Xi Jinping ordered the guards kicked out Hu Jintao. So Xi Jinping thought he get everything, all the power, but actually his regime, his power looks not stable. It's keep vibrate, keep have some problem. So I want to say this I may be the first person to report Chinese Defense Minister Li Shengfu and Vice Chairman of the Central Military Committee Zhang Youxiang have trouble. As Xie Feng, the Chinese ambassador to US, said, let's wait and see. Okay, let's wait and see how the future of Li Shengfu and Zhang Youxiang, or Xi Jinping will let Zhang Youxiang, to go away respectively, but will have Li Shengfu in prison. If this will happen, we will see. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and thank you for your support.